Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's Mega here. We go ahead and talk about the Alabama versus Western Kentucky game. Now, what we saw last week, we seen that Alabama secondary, which I hope wouldn't happen, had some holes. Now, what am I hoping for the outcome of this game? Well, we seen Yeldon looked really good. He's an excellent running back. I was very impressed with him, especially coming out as a freshman. So, we did learn that we do got a running game. We also learned that we got some holes in the secondary. So what I'm hoping is that Western Kentucky test us there. I'm hoping they go for some long shots and see if whoever their best wide receiver is can get through and make a big play versus an Alabama young secondary. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I know Petrino's no longer with Arkansas, but most of the team that he has, he recruited, and he's more of an offensive coach. You know, he's kind of like an offensive genius, I would say. So in saying that, I'm looking at, okay, well, Arkansas could be the first team that could probably expose a weaker secondary that we have. So hopefully through some coaching this week, they won't let that happen. But I definitely do want them to get the test, to get the practice in. Because I'm telling you right now, Western Kentucky, it will not match up and will not be a good comparison for the Alabama secondary. So if they let Western Kentucky get through some holes and make some big plays, you can probably expect an Arkansas team to do the same. So I'm definitely looking at that, and I'm hoping Western Kentucky runs a few tests and tries to make some big plays against us. Saying that, we talked about the running game. Yeldon, I was really impressed with that young star we got there. Hopefully he stays healthy. And then from there, you also got Lacey, which, you know, he ran the ball hard, but he just didn't perform that well. I mean, his outcome didn't do well. And everybody has their bad games. So I'm going to be watching Lacey and see what he can do. But there's not too much to say about this game. I mean, it's Western Kentucky. I can overanalyze it. I can look at it. But there's only a few things that I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to seeing Yeldon run the ball again. I'm looking forward to seeing what Lacey can do. And then at the same time, see if Lacey can get on his stride. And then at the same time, my biggest worry right now is no longer the kicking game. Remember at the beginning of the last Alabama game, I talked to you about the kicking game, and I said, you know what? I'm kind of worried about Alabama's kicking game. Hopefully it got better. But right now, you know, our kicking game is fine because Foster can kick it up high enough that it goes on the goal line. If you kick a touchback in the NCAA now, the ball goes to the 25, not the 20. And Alabama's, you know, kickoff team can normally stop them around the 20-yard line. So we're looking at it's actually better the way we're kicking now. And plus, Foster played linebacker in high school, and if you remember last year, he'll put a hit on somebody. So I think Alabama's kickoff team is doing well. Still want to keep watching our field goal team. They look okay, but it's still a sketchy area, you know. So especially when you get to the longer ones, around 50 yards, which, you know, and I hate to say it, some of those are game winners. You know, we've got to be able to hit 50-yarders. I mean, I know that's a long distance, especially for college, but games are won and lost with kicks like that. So that's pretty much it. There's not too much to say about this game. Next week we're definitely going to talk a little bit longer about that game, and we're looking for you, Hogs, but we got to go ahead and take care of Western Kentucky first. So roll Tide, baby, and enjoy your Saturday.